Hey all my YouTube friends, it's Joni back with you today, and we are going to be reviewing the Lemo2. So if you'll just give me 1 second, we will take a close-up look at this. Okay folks, here is the Lemo2. It's a top-filling RBA tank. It is one of the sub-ohm tanks that comes from E-Leaf. It is amazing. As you can see, it says E-Leaf on the side. It says Lemo2 at the top of the box. Has their web address on 2 different spots there. We are going to open it up and take a closer look at it and see what all came in the box. Here is the Lemo2 inside the box, and we'll take it out. Got it in there, and now I can't get it out. I have been using this for about 3 weeks or so now, and I absolutely love it. As you can see, it says E-Leaf right here. And these are your air holes. I have them closed on it now, but I'll show you how to open them. And I am under this one. It does say Lemo2. Your fill port is right here, and I do have it open, but I will show you more about that. But let's see what else came in the box, so I can show you what all you get with it. Take that top off there. Just lay everything to the side here. You do get a card that reminds you to make sure that your wick is wet before you start using it, and it also shows you how to fill it. You get a user's manual, and it's very well written. I think it's written really well. It comes with some spare O-rings, some spare rings, and this. I love this screwdriver. I've got a bunch of the little blue ones. This is my first key ring screwdriver, and I absolutely love that. Also came with some Japanese cotton and some Kanthal. So we're going to set all that to the side, and we are going to break this down. First, I want to show you this drip tip. I love this drip tip. It is a wide bore drip tip. It has 2 Delrin insulators on it. This drip tip does not get hot by any means. I have had it on temperature control up to 480 degrees, and it still has not gotten hot on me. And I want to let you know the build that I have in this is not the one that came with it. I have a nickel build in here, and I believe it's a 0.25 ohm. I'll have to check that again. I can't remember. But it did come with a 0.5 ohm nickel build in it, and it was packed full of cotton, but it did work well. But I have found out I need to put a little bit less cotton in it because I use higher VG juices. So I will show you that. But there is the drip tip, and like I said, it is a wide bore drip tip, and it does not get hot at all. Gonna take this top off. Oop, and I ended up pulling it all apart. My chimney came right out with it, and so did the barrel. Okay, here is your very top, which is where your fill port is. And there is an O-ring right here at the very end. It's a clear O-ring. You need to make sure you don't lose that, but if you do, there is one replacement in there. If you lose that, you're going to get some leakage, and it's not going to seal good. Here is your tank. This is a 3.8 mil tank. Here is your barrel and your chimney assembly. And there's your barrel. Let me show you that barrel. And then here is your chimney. And I have found out this little black O-ring here, you need to watch it. I haven't had any of the other ones come out, but this one I have had come off, and if that comes off, you are definitely going to get some leakage. So you want to make sure that is on there every time before you fill your tank up. And here is the deck with the airflow control, and the airflow control does come off of here. Let me take it off so I can show you. The airflow control does come off of there, and it is very smooth. So right there is just your build deck, and there is another O-ring right there at the top, the very top. I think you can see that. And it has a peak insulator, so let me show you that. There is the peak insulator. I hope you can see that. I'm trying to get all the cotton out of the way. Peak insulator. These juice wells are just amazing, I am telling you. Right here is your juice wells, right there where my thumbnail is. Those juice wells are awesome. I have never gotten a dry hit from this at all, because those juice wells are so good. And there is an O-ring right down inside here. Don't lose that. It will cause leakage also, and make sure it is seated in there well. I had a leakage problem and found out that my O-ring was not seated in there, but it was just a minor leak, but that is something you want to watch out for. Here's your airflow adjustment. And it is very smooth on adjusting. So I am going to pause. Well, let's put it all back together. Well, as much as we can till I need to put juice on it. We're going to put this back on here. And if you'll give me just a second to get my e-liquid, we will fill that up. And I think I'm just going to let that run for just a second till I get my e-liquid that I brought out. I am going to be using today some, and I just love it. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I love the name of it. I am going to be using some Tex-Vape Chippendale, and I'm very anxious to try this. If you will hold on one second, please, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I got a phone call that I had to take. But yes, I will be using some Tex-Vape Chippendale. And I'll put the description of it down in the bottom, and also their website link, but it is tex.vape.com. But I'll put the description of this down in the bottom. But whoa, bumping my camera there. Sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to do that. Let me wet that before my wick, before I start putting my tank back together. I wanted to shake that up really well. I shook it earlier and just want to make sure it's well shaken before I put it on there. And if my voice is shaking, it's because I'm shaking a bottle. Okay. So we are going to use this e-liquid here that I cannot wait to try it. And like I said, I have got a nickel build in here, so I will be putting it on my Invader Mini, and I will have a review of it coming up very, very shortly. Let me fix my wick here just a little bit. Okay, let's saturate this wick. My table moved on me and I just made a mess. And I shook like crazy just then. I do not know why. But I like to take my fingernail and get this right where I want it. And I apologize for that shaking, guys. I normally do not shake like that, not that bad, but I do shake and I do apologize. You want to have your wick down touching your juice channels but not covering them completely. Then we'll put our tank on. Well, not our tank, we will put our barrel on. Go backwards till I feel it slip. Put that on. Oh, that juice smells so good. I can smell it. It is absolutely amazing. Wipe my hand off here. Gonna put a little bit more juice down in here. As you can see, I'm putting more juice down in my... Oh, my dog just bumped my camera stand. Bruiser, go away, baby. He bumped my camera stand, so it kind of knocked me for a loop there for a second. Let me get my screwdriver because I want to adjust my cotton in there. What I like to do to adjust my cotton, since this screwdriver has both a Phillips head and a flathead, I always take it off and get to the flathead part of the screwdriver. Yes, my dog's voicing his 2 cents in this. And I take my screwdriver and gently put it in there. Don't want to pack it, just pull it away enough that the juice channels are open. And that one's open pretty well there already. And then we're going to put our chimney back on. There we go. There we go. That went very smoothly. Guys, let me wipe this off because when I put that juice on at first, it got my tank a little bit of juice on there. Okay, now I've got it cleaned off. We're gonna put our tank on there, and you need to hold on to the glass and the metal at the same time. And then we'll just screw the top on here. You want to make sure you get it down good and snug, or you are going to have some leakage issues. I can almost guarantee you will have some leaking issues. Okay, put our drip tip back on. Okay, as you can see, the fill port, there it is closed. And when you want to fill your juice port, I want to show you how easy this airflow is. It's wide open there. Well, yeah, it was wide open. There it is, wide open. It is so buttery smooth to just turn this. And then there it is all the way closed. You can have it open just a little bit, or you can just set it to your desired opening. There's about halfway, and then there's the full way. Well, there is wide open, and then wide closed, or fully closed. Sorry about that. But when you fill up your tank, you do want to make sure it is fully closed, or you are going to get some leakage out of there. And you'll take your tank, and what I do is I hold on to this metal down here and I hold the glass at the same time. And then this is not as hard to twist as what it's going to look like, but you just twist this without, Joni, you're doing it again, without taking it off of your tank. You just want to turn that till it opens, and there it is open. And when you fill it, have your tank sideways, and as it's filling up, then you will straighten it up. I normally have it on a mod when I do this, so I'll grab my Invader Mini. Let me put this tank on my Invader Mini and I will be right back, folks. Okay, folks, I've got it on my Invader Mini. What you're going to do is you're going to turn your tank sideways, and I found that these bottles work really well. You can use the glass drippers. They also work well. A syringe, I don't have one, but I heard they are the best at putting the liquid in these. But let's get this filling up. As you can see, the liquid is going in there. Now I'm getting her where she's almost full. Tip it up a little bit more. You want to leave a little air pocket in there. And I found the best thing to do after you close this off and you open up your tank is to take a hit, and that will cause your vacuum in there that you really need, or you're going to get some leakage issues. So I will be right back, folks, and we will talk a little bit more. Okay guys, I'm back. I want to give you some specs on the Lemo2. The specs are, it is 76.2 millimeters from the bottom of the tank to the top of the drip tip. It's a 22 millimeter diameter and liquid capacity of 3.8 mils. And it does have the top fill design, which is really good. I love that. You can have your tank on your mod and not have to worry about taking it off to fill up your tank. You just fill it up and you go. The e-liquid I have in here is from Tex-Vape, and it is called Chippendale. And it is a smooth, sophisticated, if I can untangle my tongue today, we will be able to say that. A smooth, sophisticated caramel with creme de menthe e-juice, suitable for your next black tie affair. And I have tasted this because I hurried up and took a quick hit off of this so I wouldn't have any leaking issues. And to me, it tastes like a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie. It is really good. But getting back to this tank, let's see. I am at a 2.2 ohm. If I can get that where y'all can see it. It's my first time with this camera, so 2.2 ohm, and I am at 470 degrees Fahrenheit on my Invader Mini. So we're going to take a hit of this. Guys, I've got to say, every flavor I have put in this tank has been amazing. I mean, I love my Kanger Sub-Tank Mini. It has good flavor, but this has excellent, excellent flavor. It is extremely good. And like I said, the top fill is amazing. It will fit on any of your devices. I would put it on my iStick, but I have a nickel build in here and I don't want to put it on my iStick because that would not be good, putting it on something that does not have temperature control. But it does fit very well on the iStick because I did use it on my iStick when I first got it. It works very well on that. The flavor from this tank is amazing. I mean, extremely amazing. I have the airflow completely open. I'm going to take another hit of this because it is very good. Wow. I'm telling you what, that flavor is fantastic. And I will do a review on this juice because it is so good. I will do a review on this juice, but to give you just a little highlight about it, the mint is not real strong, and it does really taste like the thin mint cookies that you get from Girl Scouts. It is very good, very satisfying. Will calm any craving you got. I can tell you that right now. I can already tell it. But this is a very, very solid tank. Right now they are only available in stainless steel. But I think they may be coming out with a black one soon. But I don't know. I can put a link to where I bought mine at, which I bought mine at Sweet Vapes, I believe it was, is where I bought mine at Wet Vapes for $39.99. My husband had got me this for Mother's Day, and it came in right around Mother's Day, so that's how long I've been using it, which has been about 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, somewhere in there. And I absolutely love this. It's just an amazing tank, very well built. I like that you can build your own coils. You don't have to go out and run to the store when you run out of a coil. I've really gotten into building coils, and this tank is just great for doing that. I mean, you get the RBA deck with the sub-tank mini, and you can build your own coils in it, but it's so small that, I mean, you can do it, and I do it, but this has definitely got a larger area to build on. And like I said, it saves you from going out and having to buy coils, and they are very easy to do the coils on. And I absolutely love it, guys, and I hope you like this video, and I hope it turns out okay, because this is my first time using my camcorder that I just got. And if you're not already a member of CASAW, please join CASAW.org and help fight for our rights to vape. I fight for my right to vape like my life depends on it, because it does. I was a smoker for 36 years. I tried patches, gums, you name it. I tried it, except for the prescription pills. I did not try those. Nothing helped me get off of the stinkies. Vaping has helped me so much. I breathe better. I can smell things better. I can taste things so much better. My breathing's never going to be back where it needs to be, but it has improved a lot. But like I said, I can taste things better. I can smell things. My house doesn't stink. My car doesn't stink. My clothes don't stink. Unless I'm out in the heat and get all sweaty, yeah, then my clothes are going to stink. But that's another story there. But I had to throw that one in there, guys. I'm sorry. But this vaping has saved my life. It truly has. I have went from taking 7 milligrams of blood thinners a day down to 5 milligrams of blood thinners. That's saying something. And when I went to the doctor the last time, he said my lungs are so much better as far as them being clear. They are almost back to before they were before I started smoking, which I started smoking at 13, and I don't recommend that at all. My videos are not recommended for anyone under 18. But we've got to fight for our rights, guys. I mean, Texas just took a big hit, or they're about to really get a big hit. It's already past the first part, and it's going on now to be signed. Indiana has taken a hit. Hawaii, they're after Hawaii. They are after all of us, guys, not just those states. If you think, well, that's happening in that state, it doesn't affect me, it's gonna start to affect you in whatever state you live in. So please, please, if you got nothing else from this video, please join CASAA.org. Stand up with me and the rest of the YouTube reviewers and the rest of us vapors and fight for our rights to vape. CASAA will not spam your email. They just send you an email if there's a call to action in your area. You click the link, it will take you to their website. They have a pre-written email. You can add your story in there, or if you're in a hurry, just click send, and it's going to go to all your state representatives. But we've got to get those emails out, those letters out, those phone calls, and we have got to fight like our life depends on it, because to me, my life depends on it, and I don't want my vaping taken away from me. And it's just going to be so, we're in for a fight, guys, and it's going to take all of us together to keep this going. I mean, they're wanting to connect it with drug paraphernalia and everything else. I mean, I can go on and on this, but I know this video was on the Lemo, so, but please join CASAA.org. And like I said, this is a very, very well built tank. It's solid, and I love the top fill design on it. It makes it so much easier that you don't have to pull your tank off your mod, take the bottom off, fill it up, put it back on. You just open your fill port, and if I got my finger, yeah, my finger's near there. Open your fill port and turn your tank sideways and put more e-liquid in. It's the easiest tank, and I love that I can build my own coils. I can have it at whatever ohms I want. I mean, it's all around winner to me. I like it, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. So guys, I'm going to take one more hit of this. Oh man, that flavor is wonderful. But guys, till next time, vape on, vape strong, vape safely, and please join CASAA.org. Have a good one.